In all your most private moments, I want you to remember my hand at your throat. I want you to remember the one man who beat you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so Comic-Con actually passed like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I know, so this video is really late. But I'm not just going over the Man of Steel 2, I'm also going over Avengers 2 and the Batman Arkham Origins multiplayer. So this will be a very big video. So yeah. So yeah, as you saw, we're going to get a Man of Steel number 2 that with Batman in it. Yeah, sorry. It's coming out in 2015, as you see in the image. Okay, so the line was from The Dark Knight Returns, comic book at least. I don't know if it's in the movie because I haven't seen the movie yet. And the person who played as him was like playing as a captain. I forgot the name, but he was one of the characters within Man of Steel. I don't know why they picked him, but I mean, why would they? They would never use Henry Cavill, or I forgot. Is that his name? Maybe, I don't know. I forgot. Or whoever's gonna play as Batman. I don't even know if they've decided who Batman is gonna be playing as. They don't know yet. So yeah. But I had one little hope when I was actually watching this video that maybe that dude is actually going to play as Batman, but I'm like, wait, no, scratch that. No, that's not going to happen. So, yeah, as you see, it's a different Batman logo, so, yeah. But as you saw in the video, the room just went wild. Everyone was out like, woo, yeah, we get a Batman movie, a Superman movie. The name, because it's a couple weeks, we know that's either going to be Batman versus Superman or Superman versus Batman. I'm hoping it's going to be Batman versus Superman. But, yeah. And because there's a versus, it's going to be them fighting, which is awesome because we've never gotten a movie with Batman and Superman in it together, at least. And we're actually going to see them fight. They're going to be all like, rah. It's going to be like this. We're probably going to get like a 10, half an hour, minute scene of them just going like, rah, fighting each other. We're going to get like a really long action scene. Maybe not 30 minutes because that's a little bit too long. Like, we're going to get a 10-minute scene of them. Like 10 to 20 minute scene of them just going like punching each other. See, and another thing is that it's actually not gonna be Christian Bale is gonna play as Batman. So yeah, this is considered one of the biggest. Like, this was considered by many channels the biggest news of Comic-Con this year, this Comic-Con 2013. Even though a bunch of other movies were announced, and I'm going to be going over Avengers 2. I'm not going to be going over Guardians of the Galaxies like Winter Soldier, Thor Dark World. So, yeah, now we're going to move on to Avengers 2, or better known as Avengers Age of Ultron. As I mentioned in the Man of Steel part, their Avengers 2 was announced. Well, we already kind of knew of it. We didn't know the name of it, and it was announced as to be Age of Ultron. This movie is also coming out in 2015. So yay. It's probably going to be competing with Man of Steel, but I feel like Man of Steel will probably win. This was not just the only Marvel movie that Marvel kind of gave more information about. They also gave more information about Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor Dark World kind of thing. But I didn't watch those. I'm not talking about those. A, because I don't find them as big of a deal, because I've never read Guardians of the Galaxy. And this is, I don't know, this just seems a bunch bigger because when this movie came out, it was the best, you got the most money of that year. So, yeah, it's Age of Ultron. Ant-Man will not be in it, and he's the one who created Ultron. Ultron is technically a robot, and I do notice, even though I don't read Marvel, I just watch the TV show. But I'm still, the only reason I'm talking about this is because I thought it was a big deal, but I don't like Marvel. I'm still going to watch the movie, though. Anyway, so he was created by Aunt Pym, I mean, Hank Pym, and then he went all berserk and was all like, I'm gonna destroy the world, or whatever. So in this version, Aunt Pym is not gonna be in it, and it's actually Iron Man who makes it. But I thought I heard somewhere that Robert Downey Jr. is not doing it anymore. I heard, but I don't know. So yeah, it's a little. But yeah, I'm also kind of looking forward to this movie too, because I actually enjoyed the Avengers a lot. Even though it's a Marvel movie, I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah. Now we move on to the third topic of this video, which is supposed to be the Batman Arkham Origins multiplayer that was announced about a week ago, or a couple days ago. So anyway, yeah, let's move on. And now we're on the third topic of this video, the Batman Arkham Origins multiplayer that was announced. I was just like, woo, yeah, multiplayer! But then I learned that it won't be for the Wii U, and that is very unfortunate for me, because I own a Wii U. I don't own a PS3 or like an Xbox. So basically, I'm not going to be able to play this multiplayer, which was like, and that made me just a little bit ticked off, and I was almost like, dude, I'm not even going to buy the game anymore. But I'm like, whatever, at least I get to play the campaign. So I'm still going to get the game, just I'm not going to get the full experience, and it's not going to be as fun. But I'm still going to be going over it anyway. So as you see in this image, Robin will also be in it. It's going to be Dick Grayson. It's Dick Grayson. That was confirmed by IGN. So yeah, it's basically 3 versus 3 versus 2. The team of 2 is Batman and Robin. So there's 2 different gangs you get to play as, Jokers or Banes. And so every once in a while they'll radio in like, hey, I want to play. So then whoever player gets there first gets to play as Bane or Joker or whatever. So yeah, these goons will not be easy to like silent take down and like punch to death, okay, or like punch to fall over. But anyway, they're not gonna be as easy because A, it's a real person, but also they actually can shoot and they can look around. They're not just gonna be like just like walking in a straight line. So yeah, they're gonna be a lot harder to take down. But it's actually if you play as a goon, you're technically playing a third-person shooter, which I was like, dude, you just kind of took away an element of Batman. I felt like I was just like, dude, you're just adding in shooting, because every multiplayer has to have shooting. I think this is the only game mode, but there may be one other. I don't know. Anyway, I actually did a video a while back of the rumored multiplayer, and that person who actually put out that information was partially correct. They mentioned also playing as Killer Croc and Firefly, but they did mention that you could play as Joker or Bane's game and fight against Batman and Robin. So they were technically right again. When I mean again, they were right about something else. So yeah, you guys can go see that video. I'll have a link in the description to it. But yeah, so basically, so I'm assuming there actually will be another game mode with this Firefly, Killer Croc, Deadshot, Deathstroke, whatever mode. So yeah, I'm assuming only because the person was right, and they're probably gonna be right again. So yeah. So I'm actually I'm still looking forward to the game, even though I'm not gonna be able to play this, which sucks. But I've never really been that good of a multiplayer person, like PvP or whatever. So yeah. So yeah, but I'm still looking forward to the game. Whatever. There was something else about the game. Oh yeah, Joker and Bane will be more powerful. Duh. There's a couple other minor details. Oh yeah, it won't become for the Wii U. Oh no, I mentioned that. No, I meant to say that. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's it for now. I think. Oh yeah, and the goons will actually have special power-ups. I think, like they'll have like machines, like they'll be able to get power-ups or something like that, or gear. So yeah. Oh yeah, and also the multiplayer is being developed by Splash Damage, who worked on Brink, and there was another game I forgot which. But yeah. Anyway.